such, right? Now, in the situation where that child grows up, with everything, right? So basically, depending on their culture, the culture that they grew up in, depending on their nationality, depending on the traditions in their family, depending on the family's core values, depending on just so many other factors, right? That they do not, they just happen to find themselves, inside. What happens is, they grow up thinking that is who they are, right? Some people even just see maybe someone they admire, stammering, and they just like it because they think they're, that's a role model, and then they just pick up stammering. Not because that's who they are. So children tend to pick up things around their environment, and that's the reason why identity will change. Now, what happens is when they grow up, they realize that what they've learned begins to conflict, or strive with, something that is innate inside of them. They see that something is calling out, something different. So they're saying that, I don't like this. Why am I doing this? They begin to ask questions. They begin to, for some kids, when they try to ask questions and, they're met with a block, they become rebellious, right? That's why you see people rebellious. And this is why parents are supposed to be very close to their kids, because in that time, that sensitive time where they have questions, where, they're who they are inside is conflicting with what they are, which is identity crisis, that place, that critical place. If they have a guidance, or someone to help them steward it, they will be able to come out of that place, perfectly. But what happens sometimes, and with things that we see, is that they tend to go to social media, at that time, and then they begin to conform. Okay, oh wow, I like this. You see, they like this, they like that, and then before you see, it's there. Some of them just take on this emo look. They're becoming more rebellious. Some people, become very curious. Oh, I think I like women. I think I'm a lesbian. I think I'm gay. Or some people be like, oh, I think I'm a boy inside a girl's body. All of these things are curiosity that is supposed to be stewarded.